Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kathy, Miss Crafty Girl 42. I am slowly working my way back into some videos. As you all know, my aunt spent over a week in the hospital. Well, this test and stuff showed where she had many strokes, and she had two massive strokes, and it left her partially blind. One eye was completely gone, and I think they said she could see a little bit out of the other eye, but everything has been so busy going back and forth with her to see her in the hospital, even spending the night one night with her and my cousin, and but as we was all celebrating Christmas, and my dad was just got done opening gifts. We had a great meal. We was sitting there talking, and we was all gathering up our things because we was fixing to get ready to go. Well, my dad received the phone call saying that she had passed. So he was going to go up to the hospital to stay with my aunt that was up there with her. So needless to say, I've been really upset. This is the aunt that practically raised me my whole life. I lived with her and my uncle. When my daddy couldn't take care of me, and my mom and dad was divorced, so naturally he had custody of me when I started school. But I lived with my aunt and uncle, and they sent me to school and all of that, and basically my whole life until he remarried. He remarried, and then I had to move in with them. But anyway, needless to say, she's not suffering anymore. She was in a lot of pain. You could just touch her hand, and she would make the face like she was in pain and stuff. So we went up there just about every evening when my husband got home, or on the weekend. We went up there early part of the day, and my dad and stepmom stayed up there several nights. Like I said, me and my cousin, we stayed up there one night, and then I think the next night my cousin went and stayed, but we already had planned to finally go do Christmas shopping because we had not even started Christmas shopping. I did not get in my craft room to be able to make nothing with all of this going on. I've had kids. I have my youngest grandbaby day and night. Luckily, her daddy and my husband took care of her that Friday night that I was with my cousin at the hospital. So, but the funeral is Tuesday, so I'm hoping after Tuesday. I'm still going to be kind of busy, but I'm going to try to manage to do videos as much as I can. But we were having to clear out her house and let people, her siblings, go in, see if they wanted anything, or go in and see what I wanted, and then I had to go in and pack everything up and take it to the Goodwill store, thrift store, or somewhere. Donate some of it to churches and stuff like that. But we just see how that goes. But let's talk about artists and journals. As you all know, the Baker JB, Becca, is going to be the host of the Artisan Journal Prompt 2026. And she has asked me to be her co-host. So my duties is going to be doing the shout outs. I got me a notebook. I'm going to be writing down everybody that participates. I'm going to be watching y'all's videos, seeing, who all participates. I'm going to write y'all's name down. And I'm going to come on probably every Sunday and do the shout out and show you what my pages and stuff looks like. I'm also over the bonus prompt, the Artisan Journal bonus prompt 2026. It's going to be very simple. All you have to do is every Sunday, starting the first Sunday of January, I think it's the 4th, I will come on, I'll read a riddle, I'll leave that riddle in the description box of your video, and you guess what you think is the answer to it, then you do a bonus page. Now, I was thinking about doing this monthly, once a month. That way it gives you enough time not to rush or have you think about and get your page done. But if you prefer to do it bi-weekly, you can let me know in the comments whether you want bi-weekly or monthly, and whichever gets the most vote is what we'll do. But the first bonus prompt will be given out on January the 4th, which happens to be my wedding anniversary as well. So but I'm going to get that out January the 4th. I've got my bonus prompts wrote down, and it's just ready to be put on. I will leave it in the description box and all of that good stuff. Okay, next thing is you can put it in the book that you do for the Artisan Journal Prompt 26. I got this from Walmart. I think it's like $3 or $4. It's pen and gear sketch pad with insert cover. I can take this paper out and put my own cover. I'm going to fix me one up and print it out and put it in here. I haven't done it yet because I just bought this day before yesterday. And I'm going to decorate this for Artisan Journal Prompt 2026, and I'm also going to be doing my bonus prompts in this one. So just whenever, if you do the same book, just make sure you put Artisan Journal bonus prompt when you do my bonus prompts. Please tag me and Becca in the title of your video. That way we can make sure we go see your videos, and I can get your name wrote down for the bonus prompts and for the Artisan Journal. That way you can get your name shouted, your channel shouted out, and bring you more people over there to look at your channel and visit your channel. So like I said, this is like $3 or $4, maybe $5. It's real cheap. I've got 70 sheets in it, so if I need more sheets, which I probably will, I'll just go and buy me another one of these. I did get this at Walmart, so you can use that. Last year for 2025, I was using a planner. You can decorate a planner up, or a notebook. Fix a notebook up and use the notebook for your journal prompts and anything like that. Okay, so if you have any questions whatsoever about the bonus prompts, let me know in the comment, or you can email me. My email is always in the description of every video. I'm going to continue doing that. I got a fly bother me. I'm going to continue doing that. And also, I'm going to put the riddle in every one of my videos so you can go back. On my artisan journal videos, I leave the riddle bonus prompt there as well. Okay, let's see. We are in 10 minutes 29. But if you want to do the bonus prompts and you have questions, just reach out to me. Also, let me know in the comments whether you want it bi-weekly or monthly, whatever you prefer. Alright, so my next collab I am working with is Embellishments with Friends 2026. Now, I created this collab back in January 2025, and Joanne from Crafty Grandma, had to think a minute, Crafty Grandma was my co-host, and she's going to continue to be my co-host. So, we are looking forward to seeing your creations, but there are going to be a few changes. First of all, you do not have to do a video every week. We'll be doing 2 videos. One is showing some of the embellishments that you have made throughout the month. And 2, if you do the partner swap, then you come on and you show us what you got from your partner. And you'll still be tagging using the hashtag Embellishment with Friends 2026 and tagging me and Crafty Grandma in the title of your video. But like I said, you don't have to do it weekly. Just whenever you feel like you want to put up a video through that month, you can. Just show us what you have been working on, that you're doing this for the hashtag Embellishments with Friends 2026. And then at the month, if you still want to do the swapping, we'll do the partner swap, and then you do a video on what you received from your partner. There are still going to be themes, which I'll give the first theme out probably see, Tuesday I got the funeral, so Wednesday I'll come back on and I give you the first do I want to do it Wednesday? Yes. Yeah. No, let's make it Thursday. I'll come back on January the 1st and give the first prompt. Not prompt. What am I thinking of? Oh my goodness. I'm so tired, guys. On the 1st, which is Thursday, I'll come back on and I'll give you the theme. That's my word I'm looking for, theme, for the month of January. I give you the theme, and you have the whole month to work on that theme. And then on the 31st, I'll come back on and give you swap partners if you want to swap. So I will still be doing weekly videos of just checking in on y'all, reminding y'all about the different prompts and themes and stuff. And if I think of anything else new, I'll update y'all then. I don't have my notes in front of me. I should have, and I should have been more prepared. But this is the last minute while I don't have the kids here. My husband's outside working, so. But yes, there'll be more to that. But like I said, only 2 videos a month. One sometimes during the month you show what you've been working on for this collab, and then if you plan to do a want to swap partner at the end of the month, we're going to continue doing that, and you come back on showing what you received from your partner. Also, try not to make your packages, you know, it's up to you, but shipping is so expensive. If you want to send one flat, say one flat ATC card or one flat MDC card, those are embellishments. You just don't make them so bulky. Well, you have to have more than one or two stamps. You know, make it flat as you can. I know some of us gets carried away, likes to use a lot of bling, a lot of layering and all of that, but you do not have to do that. You can't. It can be just something flat. It could be a handmade card that you made, a handmade card topper that someone else can put on a card to make a card the way they would like it. So, you know, just whatever you decide, but you do not have to make it, well, it costs a whole lot to mail a package. I know I have mailed a card out with several different things in, and it adds up. It really does. Just for one card with 2 or 3 things in, it can add up. So, like I said, it's up to you, ever how many you want, but to save on shipping, anything flat like that would help. Now, if it's real flat, you can add 2 or 3 things, and it won't make it so bulky and stuff. But like I said, it's up to you. But if you want to save on postage this year, just make flat things. Alright guys, so that's all I got for this video. I'm going to come back on and do a planned video showing you what I plan to participate in. I am a co-host to another collab I'm in, but I'm going to say that for another video because this one is almost 20 minutes long, and I just want to cut back some on my time, but it don't take so long to upload. But like I said, Artist and Journal Prop 2026. The Becca JB. Becca is the host of this collab. I am her co-host. I will be doing a monthly bonus prompt unless you decide that you want to do it every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. You can let me know in the comments of what you prefer to do it, bi-weekly or monthly. And I do the first bonus prompt on January the 4th. It's on a Sunday. So when Becca does her bonus prompt, give you that bonus prompt, I'll come back on and I'll show you the bonus prompt. So Becca does the regular Artist and Journal prompt, and I do the bonus prompt, and I also do the shout outs. And remember what I have said about the embellishments with friends 2026. I'll get everything, all my notes gathered up and everything, and I'll come back on and explain more about that. But right now, it's just going to be 2 videos a month. One showing some of the things you have made for the month, and 2 is what you received from your swap partner. Alright guys, but that's all for this video. I will come back on and do another video showing you what I plan to participate in 2026 collabs. Alright guys, well, you have a great day.